Part.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So what are we playing into Olaf?
Ambessa.
Yeah.
It won the last game,
It's
so
kind of hard in this draft to link it all together, though. They don't have good engage. Okay, is it like Yone Sejuani? Is it Yone top?
Rise top? No, it's not Rise top. That would be funny though. Pantheon.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Rise Pantheon.
Khaled?
Khaled.
There's no way he's gonna play Khaled. It'd be the best day ever. You know what also starts with K? What?
What?
Not Heimerdinger, actually. I was going to say Kusante.
What?
But,
what?
It's been a while since we've seen Heimer top. It's Caitlyn Bard. All right.
I mean, this always happens where a pick kind of takes over and teams scramble to figure out how to deal with it. I feel like Ambessa deals with it. I don't know.
Closer had to back and TP, so he's down TP. He definitely was the biggest loser, unfortunately, of that bottom lane play. But, you know, can try to put some pressure on Chovy here now. The Bard lane is winning. Barrier was used by Duckdom earlier on, but they are controlling the lane, which is good. That's what you want. Got it.
Yeah, Olaf was really happy about that. He did not go for the Graggy Ice skin.
To be honest, I'm kind of surprised he went Ignite in this matchup. Why wouldn't he just take Teleport and get a better Teleport for team fights? This is like, when are you going to Ignite the Heimerdinger?
Well, foreshadowing for when he eventually ignites the Heimerdinger. I mean, like you said, I think eventually he finds an all-in angle. As we do have some all-inning in bottom lane. Duckdom flashing away. They tried to take an aggressive trade against Solution. He flashed onto a trap! Ruler, what is happening?
TP from Chovy, who had that TP advantage from earlier.
Peter's gonna get away here.
Well.
Crazy.
Well. Yeah.
Well.
Can't do that much execute damage with that spear at this point. Chovy is still lurking, and obviously Closer can't be here. He can't get down here.
This is a very scary rise. Yeah. Peter's dead. That's the end of him. First blood, second blood. That's what happens in the bottom lane. Gen.G now very far ahead.
This game is not looking good for DNS from the outset, but I still wonder about how much Keen will be able to get done when we get to the mid and late game when he has to join dragon fights and the like. That's one thing. This will be a little bit different.
I mean, Heimerdinger's not the worst team fighter. It just, as you talked about in the draft, there's really no setup for the squad, and Heimerdinger will definitely not enjoy that very much. As now, you do have the, he's going pretty deep for that one, but Duckdom is able to barrier and essentially gain enough range with the net. But, yeah, I don't know. This time, at least Closer is going to come down, and a nice little angle as they're just going to go for the Pantheon, waits for the Aegis to time out, but he flashes out. Closer has to flash away too. And it's a very close fight, but everybody gets out alive.
All right, well, that was very aggressive, but I think that was the right play from Closer. Okay,
here we go again! Charvel goes in, he gets one, and he doesn't want to take another kill. He actually does successfully give it to Closer. And for Dudu, that means just standing here.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Super turn. Stand next to it. Kill the Heimerdinger. Flash in and die.
See what I said? That's good form from Keen. He walked in a circle.
He also
want to stand
flashed.
still, like you said. Yeah, you just buy space, you know?
And he has Lost Chapter, the most OP item in the game, so, you know?
Look, dude, this was angle. He had a Hex Drinker. He had Flash and Ignite. He hit one undertow, and he was like, that's it, that's the angle. It, in fact, was not the angle! You can't kill the Heimerdinger! The Ignite wasn't even close! Don't go Ignite into Heimer!
Annie and Lee Sin, the plays, but in comes the Pantheon. Charvel wants to shut it down as early as possible. Does get the shutdown, actually.
Canyon needs to be careful.
Yeah, now Canyon's in an awkward spot. He was chasing Closer. And now another Sonic Wave is going to come in. And the Smite as well. One stun comes in from Closer.
With it myself, like, I don't know. They can't move that mountain. Luckily, Charvel knows that he can't fix that problem. So the game is still interesting.
Just play around your Annie. That's
Yeah.
what you were drafted for.
Yep.
Annie Leeson. Just go mid, do that. Maybe go bot a couple of times. Take some objectives, right? He's doing exactly the right thing.
He backed to get his Blackfire Torch, so that's why he backed. So he's actually, for the first time ever, due to actually control the lane. Canyon, maybe he just fast.
I mean, he has Aegis, and he also has Flash with Emilio behind him. I think he's totally fine. Eventually, they are going to continue in, and I said, don't do something absolutely insane, please, Charvel. And he goes for it anyway.
Tibbers, kind of crazy from closer, actually is able to get himself away, but
Barely. They even
I'll be right
like,
there.
yeah, okay. Perfect, let's go.
Canyon is, he's right there. He's right there. No!
Ish. I mean, you got a very fed Annie on the side of DNS. The Rise is pretty scaled up himself. Peter is trying to stun people. I guess it's a bait. He actually catches Melio. And they say, no, we're kind of zoned here by Canyon, so can't really follow on that. Bit of a 3v3 shenaniganry in mid.
Charvel waits this out and kind of plays it.
Ooh, okay, okay.
He's got flash kick.
Hits it.
No way.
Do it.
No. Valdez, don't you egg him on. We were just saying we got to stop that.
Wait, no. He's going in. And, I mean, he's actually done a decent amount of damage here to
That was actually very measured and very well played.
Whoa.
That was pretty clean from the jungler here, rookie on DNS.
DNS are here to play.
Yeah, no, I mean, they did this last time, except last time they were like 2,000 gold up on Gen.G in this situation last week, but now find themselves just a little bit behind, but we don't know how this timer is going to function yet, so I'm not trying to say Gen.G are really controlling this game. They are in a spike on Ruler's Essence Reaver right now, though.
My money's on DNS. I'm making the Challengers prediction.
Oh, here he goes.
Going for DNS.
Here he goes.
All right. Right on that timing, we decide to go for a fight here. It's not related, surely. That is the binding that goes into Canyon, and now Charvel goes in, gets the smite, and dies. And now they're just going to take the magical journey underneath the turret, but Gen.G, they're brewing something here.
I don't know if they should be. There's no wave. And no Realm Orb.
Yeah.
But we're walking outside of turret range.
Oh, he just gets burst down! We're somewhat predicted to win against Kumdir X, and it was difficult, right? So maybe there was more pressure in that series. Maybe you're on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Peter's been so good about baiting these fights. He just looks like a juicy target, and everybody's just trying to jump on him. And now DNS are ready to fight here. We do have the dragon up. So trying to play around that, it seems.
I swear they had the bard sounds higher than usual in this one. It's like, I keep thinking like, didn't he just Tempered Fate? What was that? He's just making bard noises. Closer!
Oh, he finds him. And that's just Emilio, but it's still a good target. He goes Charvel onto Ruler, and there's no Emilio to peel.
I want to say it's kind of good Lee Sin poke, as now they're going to turn on to Chovy here.
That's a stun. Double stun into 2, and the kick comes through. DNS are playing like gods right now.
Look at that poke. Charvel's, he's lurking, man. He doesn't have his flashback, so I don't think he's can insect this, but
he's always
blast cone.
Oh,
Ruler!
Oh, the angle is perfect. He finds him, and nothing that Ruler can do. No flash available. The bear is dropped, and Canyon is also dropped. Double drop. Double kill.
Valdez, I was here for this game, all right? I was here. I watched it live. I commentated it. I'm watching it. It's Baron time!
The funny thing is, like, we were a little bit focused on the Heimerdinger. We talked about it a lot because it's pretty new. I mean, Heimerdinger's a pretty old champion, but you know what I mean. In the top lane against the Olaf. And yet, the rest of the map, it's not a gigantic lead. It feels like a really big lead, and it's not a big gold lead, though. I mean, DNS are definitely going to get some gold here on the map with the Baron that they got.
I mean, look, Canyon, the crazy thing about this is Canyon got POM on this pick in the series against HLE, and it's not able to make any of the same impact here. Now, part of that was because Konami kept running into his face. But, I mean, they're defending here with Baron buff while also potentially getting this top inhibitor turret, by the way. Like, the top inhibitor turret, by the way. Like, that's...
the top inhibitor turret, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, like, almost got inner, or DNS got the whole map.
Wait.
Stride Breaker.
Heimerdinger here. Maybe he can... No, he can. Yeah, he didn't have
This game
flash,
is
so
actually possibly about to end, Valdez.
that's the Ruler spot.
This game is possibly about to end, Valdez.
The game is possibly about to end. That Tibbers is a zoning Tibbers, I think.
8 minutes, give or take.
Man, I wish Chemtech Soul matters. I mean, it's good for Lee Sin and Olaf, but you can tell that they're just like, I mean, there are definitely more important parts of the map right now.
Both of these teams do so much damage that if you actually go to the other objective as a full squad, and the other team does Baron, they can do it so quickly. But this time, DNS wrestle Prio back, and they can send just the Olaf to do this. We can do it very quickly. I mean, this is Olaf Jungle Classic. Rush down the dragon. Do it super fast. And then we reset and go again. It's Soul Point. Baron is still a threat that Gen.G need to respond to, and if they do it the wrong way, or just stop checking, they're going to lose it. Duro is probably dead.
Yeah, he doesn't
can Gen.G turn it?
I mean, I don't know. Like, they're going to go very deep for this kill onto just Emilio, but nobody was around to help him. You see, Chovy was like, no, I don't want any piece of this.
Sharvel said
no! Sharvel got him!
That's it. That's game, right? They just pushed the end?
Well, they get at least 2 inhibitors, at the very least. Seems like the turret blocks that right now.
I mean, they've got a Tibbers pushing with this. Dudu gets this inhib. They can just try to collapse on to the Nexus turrets from here. They've got a big wave. They've got 2 big waves. I think they end, Valdez. I think it's just done.
There's just not enough here. The Sun comes in with a flash, and down goes Ruler. There's nothing that the Lucian did all game long. As Closer does his job, goes golden, and they're just this far ahead that they smash them with their wallets. DNS take game number 1 against Gen.G with flying colors.
I cannot believe what we just watched. I cannot believe that they just did this. They didn't play through Olaf. Dude said, I've seen it before. I'm a top laner. I've been around for a long time. I had to deal with that pesky Yordle dropping turrets on the ground. And
no, Wolf. No. Put the right vote. Oh,
no, I put the wrong vote in by accident.
You put the wrong vote in.
And then I put the correct vote afterwards. But anyway.
I Peter, right?
Well, no. It was Sharvel.
It was Peter! Come on!
I actually put the vote into Dudu because I was yelling about top lane matchup while I was trying to write it down.
We'll go to Sharvel. I mean, he had a really good game as well. His Lee Sin was great. Tons of early pressure and had that big Mega Cone play, which I am a big fan of, so.
Pick as well. And just play defensively and play through the fact that they have that Shen and that topside Prio. I'm not saying he needs to play Smolder, but there's a few different options. Like Victor is still available.
Syndra
will be blind.
Galio
with the Shen feels good. Denies a Galio from Closer, which honestly, if Closer got his hands on Galio in this draft, it would have been super good. Instead, he's happy to play the Ahri, it looks like here. Pretty tough mid-jungle matchup for the side of the Supers, I think. It's gonna say hi.
I mean, he's low enough that maybe they could have set something up with a stun and like a flash charm. But yeah, it's way too risky.
Canyon, and now they're looking for a topside play.
Sharvel, and now the flash charm comes in, and it's on a Canyon first blood!
And Keen!
In the mid lane, and Keen is super low. One more Q could do it, but he misses! No! Where have we seen this before? But the setup for the Rumble! And he's still alive, but here comes Peter.
Peter's coming.
And Keen, you could have just ran. You could have just backed.
To set off of you in anything, whether it's a sport or an e-sport or this game of Smash Bros, you're like, oh my god, I gotta lock in. And Gen.G right now trying to lock in, but
trouble. He flashes. That's not gonna get him away. Nice little knockback here. He's buying some time for cooldowns, and actually Dudu will respect it. He's got that little tonic.
He needs Peter badly. Peter does not have flash.
Everybody is top lane. It's just 4v4 in the top lane.
I told you guys.
Oh, it's huge! He gets the 2 of them into the wall! And that's the end of the Shen. Nice follow-up here from Chovy, but he's in a rough spot.
It's like, if you're a Gen.G fan, how scary this feels. If you're a Gen.G player, imagine that like times 10x.
Ruler just like stood still. He's like, okay, if you want to shoot me, you can, but now you're not clearing the wave. And yeah, kind of an awkward spot, buddy.
He's got the bouncing bombs.
He's okay.
All right, well, this is pretty volatile. Peter has level 6 advantage still. Like Duro, he doesn't have ult because he used it, but Duro still doesn't have his ult.
Toby's in. Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's Galio. He's
just his punch. He's in a good spot. Closer doesn't deal damage to him. Charvel does deal damage to people, though. He's going in. He jumps in. Nice exhaust, but he's invisible. He's just waiting it out. And the smite actually does go the way of the Xin Zhao, but Ruler does get in and takes him down. And now we got an Ezreal on the loose. But here comes Peter. Jumps on in and picks up the kill, very deservedly so.
So definitely gold advantage for DNS for this, but Gen.G do end up securing the dragon. Not entirely sure why Charvel wasn't able to get that away. I thought he had it pretty much on lock, but it just isn't able to smite secure. Here comes that first Gen ultimate.
Now dude is in a ton of trouble as he doesn't have any flash. No way to get out here. He just...
And it's a very exciting one. Charvel, yeah, he missed that one Q, but he is performing this time on the Kiana as a root goes on to Ruler. Ducked on with the fancy footwork.
Yeah.
It's a big trade, and he's got ult.
All he wants to do is back away and just ult him. Peter with the double slow. He's going in. They lock down Canyon, but that is a Zhao. I don't know about that committal. And now Peter's in a lot of trouble with the Galio backup. You have to be certain when you're going into Xin Zhao.
Pressure on this top lane. They push Keen out. Charvel actually coming over here with ult at the ready.
This is so annoying. He just canceled 3 backs. It's 3 backs. And now Canyon's like, oh yeah, I can go in here.
Ult.
He's dead. He's just dead. He's like, Charvel doesn't just get to do that. Yes, he does.
Yeah, and by the way, like if he ults even a second before when they're all standing on that wall, it could have been even worse. The backs are stopped. That Xin has no ult. And once again, DNS just overload a lane. And Gen.G, instead of saying, well, we'll get value elsewhere, they try to match and get shreked.
Their TP Stand United thing, I guess? Or just TPing? Okay, there's Stand United. Just kind of beating Peter in. Now he's in a rough spot. Has a lot of help from his friends, though. And Closer shows up, and all of a sudden, we got Gen.G in trouble again. Double kill here for Charvel.
Gen.G are getting run over. They commit both the teleport and the ult. It's a 2-for-1 and a turret. First turret of the game here. If you're Gen.G right now, you know, you're not in full control of this game. Your Galio Shen composition, it feels real at the moment. You need more time. And so if you fight for this and lose it, you lose the game. If you let it go, you lose mid-turret. I mean, it's lose-lose, right? If you are confident you can win the fight, you got to fight, but they're so late on it. Canyon is in the bottom side river. It's just gone. So and now, you know, can you defend this mid-turret is the real question.
They had vision of that being started and the ward being cleared, and Canyon was off doing his wolves and the Gronk. So I don't know why he scrambled over to do, you know, to try to get there if they weren't planning on going for it at all. It is not the best play from Gen.G, and now a massive amount of damage goes into Duro as he just tanks the brunt of Ari and Kiana. But now on the run here, Peter is going to go down. Nice little Justice Punch, but Closer has 3 dashes left, hits another charm. And Closer and Charvel are just shutting it down.
They just don't even need to flash on the Ari. Ruler!
What is happening?
GG Valdez, I feel like it's done. That's it. Been procced yet. So he is very durable in the start of a fight, right? He can full combo without ult. And we'll see if he can do it. It is a risky dragon take here for Gen.G. True Shot gets the Edge of Night.
Yeah, there's a lot of poke on the side of Gen.G with Ezreal Jace.
I think they're just going to push mid and let it go. Like, look at Duck Dom. He's killing the whole turret. I mean, not the whole turret, but he's getting a significant amount of damage. With his Closer!
What? What an angle! But at least the Stand United's going to help him survive.
He gets away, but gets the Shen ultimate, and that turret does go down.
Uh-oh.
So you got to fight your way out now, Gen.G.
Closer, a bit of a rough spot, but he still has that flash. Equalizer comes down. That's huge value. Peter goes back in, trying to enable Duck Dom. Look at him on the opposite side. The Kiana ult just gets them all. Is this the end of the game? It's 21 minutes in.
It's 7,500 gold lead. That was, I thought Closer was just like, I'll see if I'll fish. And he just snaps their necks. It's done. Base is open. 30 on Chovy. 30 on Chovy. 25 on Keen.
I don't know if they can actually end, but I think they're going to try. They're positioning for it. This is a little bit scary. They're protecting the wave. Ruler is there. They get the Arcane chipped out of him. They're chipping away at the turrets, and it looks like the call is to back away for now. They're going to back for now and look maybe for a kill. Everything's sailing wide.
Yeah, I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, we got TP maybe. A lot of pings. And it's double TP.
They've got to like scatter. They've got to scatter at it. I think they might get routed here.
All right, they're actually Closer's just dead, and we do have Chovy on the left side taking out Duck Dom. Meanwhile, we have Rumble going down, and DNS have overstayed their welcome. Somehow Duck Dom is gonna run fast enough to get the flash of the
That's
Chovy.
Baron. That's Baron. This is
Yeah.
actually horrifying. By the way, bounties are up. Gen.G don't even know what that does. They've never seen it before. They're gonna get
What is this mechanic?
They're gonna get this Baron. But the
Oh, no
DNS
way.
still stays strong.
There's no way he falls for this. What? Hiding on push. The root does not connect from Duck Dom. Chovy is going in. He's got a Shen with him. But now Peter is here as well, plus the TP from the side of DNS. And you see that there is not a Shen here, actually. So somehow he did not make his way up. Looks like he got stunned by Sharble.
Yeah, I think Sharble was able to stun him there. That's the only explanation. Okay, Sharble has ult, by the way.
Can't be here! He's just running into Sharble! He says, I don't know what that Kiana champ does. We don't see that thing. We don't see that champ in Korea.
One big team fight. Chovy has his arm guard. Sinzao has flash. Has ult. Flash back up for Ruler. I mean, this is the fairest fight Gen.G might get since the early game. And they're looking for it. TP in. This is sole point for them if they can secure it. Let's see what DNS decide to do. Equalizer not available for Dudu, actually. And he's not level 16.
It'll be up soon.
They need to stall this out somehow.
There's so much money
Closer on the flank.
on Sharble, so he should be the main target for Chovy. That's a root onto Chovy. And, I mean, they're just trying to get vision here in the brush. Not really having a good time of it. Canyon gonna flash on in, wants to kill on a duck down, but zero follow-up is there. So the Crescent Guard is down, and now Peter's gonna go in. They find Keenan, the equalizer, plus Kiana is gigantic. Gets them against the wall and burns them all to death. And everybody on the side of Gen.G's running away. Ruler desperate to do something, but he gets taken out. Super low health bars here on the side of DNS, but it does not matter as they will kill everybody here on the side of Gen.G. And it is an ace, a clean one for DNS.
Never been happier to be a cringe 8 gamer, Valdez. What a hype day for DNS and for Gen.G. Back-to-back losses on the day. They will fall out of KeSPA Cup, routed by LCK's 10th place team that has a historic loss streak this year. But when the stakes were off, when nobody believed in them, they take the win 2-0. And Sharble is clapping the whole way through. The coaching staff runs over for the embrace. And I have been never more sure voting for a Kiana POG in my life because there's never been a Kiana to ever win domestically in our region, period. This is the first time, and Sharble did it against Gen.G. Look at the gold lead for Gen.G. Can't see it? It's right there, like 3 minutes.
3
see
minutes,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Couple of pixels there.
You saw the big dip when they messed up the end, but they just recalibrated and set it right back up.
Yeah. I mean, you could feel the tempo vibes, right? It was like, yeah, we just lost a giant fight and everybody died and Gen.G got the Baron. Oh, well, that's fine. We don't care. Let's just win the game in the next 5 minutes. And that's exactly what they did. And Sharble will pick it up. I think when you hit those ults, there were like 3 big ones in this game, so that's fine.
Can
Peter, you can get it next time.
they carry this momentum